Rigging in Blender consists of two steps, creating an armature and weight painting. The hardest part about rigging is keeping everything organized and accessible. To help with this, Blender gives you bone collections, which lets you put bones into groups which can be hidden. I like to group my bones into 3 groups: deform bones that deform the mesh, widgets that are used for animating, and behind-the-scenes bones called mechanisms. Widgets can be made to look intuitive using the free add-on called Bone Widget. Within armatures, bones can be parented to each other, restricted with locks in the transform menu, or constrained with any of the constraints Blender offers. The constraints that limit location, rotation, and scale are especially helpful for making sure deformation doesn't get too crazy, and the stretch to modifier can even be used in combination with bendy bones to make long, stretchy things. To assign an armature to a mesh, it's best to first decide which bones you want to deform the mesh, and turn off the deform for all others in bone settings by holding Alt. Because when you go to parent the mesh to the armature, vertex groups will only be made for the bones that deform, and it's much easier to weight paint 3 vertex groups instead of 20. If you don't need deformation for an object, you can parent entire objects to a bone by selecting the object, then the armature, going into pose mode, and parenting to that bone.